What's up, y'all? I've got 4 knots that I'm going to show you today that I use on just about every trip that I take outdoors, and that's going to be the sheet bend, the square knot, otherwise known as the reef knot, the bowline, and then the taut-line hitch. All those coming up right now. Okay, so the first one that we're going to tie is going to be the square knot, and that's for joining 2 pieces of rope that are the same diameter together. It could be 2 free ends of the same rope, or it could be 2 totally different pieces of rope to make a longer one. All right, so first one is you're going to go left rope over to the right, and then you're going to do right over the left, and you're going to twist them both around. So when you do that, if you gently push both these together, they should slide, and when you look, both of your free ends are on the same side, pointing in opposite directions. And it's relatively easy to take apart as well. So we use the square knot in order to join 2 pieces of rope of the same diameter together, but what happens when you have 2 pieces that are different in diameter? Well, that's where you end up using the sheet bend in order to do this. So take your one rope, you're going to make a bend in it just like that. Hold that over here. Take your other piece of rope, you're going to go under, go around, and then you're going to come back under that same piece and then pull that tight. All right, so your knot should look just like that after you tighten it up. Now the variation on this, if you need just a little extra insurance, is you're going to do 2 bends. So it's called a double sheet bend. So again, you're going to make your bend here. Come under, go around a second time. Pull that tight. We'll address that just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that is a double sheet bend right there. And again, this is something that's going to hold under tension. It's not going to slip on you. And then this, just like the regular sheet bend, is relatively easy to untie, even after you've had some weight and tension on it. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do is going to be the bowline. You're going to make a loop, and then you're going to take your free end, and you're going to come through, go around the backside, and then back into that loop. And it should look like that, and then tighten it up. All right, and that is a really solid loop. I will use a smaller loop than this when I'm attaching a guy line to the side of the tent, and I'll use a taut-line hitch for the other end that I'm attaching to the stake itself, or a rock, whatever is anchoring that guy line to the ground itself. And what I like about this, it is relatively easy to untie, even after it's had weight and tension on it. So this one right here is actually one of my favorite ones to use out on trail because of the versatility. You're going to use this every single time you set up your tent, if you guy line out your tent, or in the event that you have one of those quick adjusters on your guy line bust on you. Okay, so pretend this is your guy line, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around our stake or our anchor point, and then what you're going to do is you're going to have one piece, one part of this that's going to be taut, and then you're going to take your other one and wrap it around the backside, and then you're going to make 1, 2 passes, and then you're going to take it around the left side, and then there you go, feed your tail through the loop you just made. Pull that to dress it. There you go. And now if I pull on this, that's not going anywhere, but I can adjust the tension. Let's say I made this too big and I need to tighten that up. All I do is I pull on this portion here and I'm pushing here. So I'm pulling and I'm pushing. And again, I'm pulling on that, and that's pretty steady. I can loosen that up too if I want. And you can see here, that's not slipping. If you make a clothesline, you can do the same thing with this. And I'll show you that in a second using both the Bowline and that Taut-line hitch. And it's really easy to take apart. All right, so now we're gonna put into practice using the Bowline and the Taut-line hitch to make a clothesline when you're out. All right, so now we're gonna put into practice using a Bowline and a Taut-line hitch to make a clothesline when you're out camping. All right, make your loop, come around, go through your loop, go around. All right, Bowline. Work that up, or you're not gonna clothesline your buddy. All right, come around. Go once, go twice, make a small loop there, come through the loop, dress. All right, now I wanna make sure that I'm not clotheslining anybody with my clothesline, ha. Raise it up high, and then tighten that puppy up. All right, there we go. And that's making a clothesline with the Taut-line hitch and the Bowline when you're out. Now you're gonna use that same methodology too when you are making a guy line for your tent. You're gonna do a Bowline to attach to your tent, and then you'll do the Taut-line hitch to attach to your stake. There we go, easy peasy. Thanks for watching today's video. If you like this and want to see more content like it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Always be a student and steward of the outdoors, and I'll see you out on trail.